make una enjoy end of year una graduate shopping sharp. No sleep for am. Visit any store wey dey near una. Enjoy this amazing opportunity to save big and win big. If it is December to remember, it's easy buy end of year and you pay. Easy buy, easy life. Terms and conditions apply.
It's that time of the year again, the season of surprises from Muka Phone.
Yes, Muka is spreading love, comfort, and cheer all around.
When you buy any well-being orthopedic or Dual Spring mattresses,
you get 2 crown pillows free.
Buy any Flora mattresses and you also get 1 crown pillow free.
Offer value while stocks last. Give your loved ones sound sleep with Muka today. Muka. Adding comfort to life.
Today's review of newspaper headlines and editorials. First, with the news.
Yes, you're welcome back from the break, and it's today's review of news headlines and editorial analysis and so the 101.9 from Illinois today, the last day in the month of December, the last day in the year 2025. Talking about the 31st of December, the year 2025. On this program, we've been thinking at the same time we're considering the issues in our nation. And before we do break, there is this particular story. There seems to be one of the major stories for Nigerians in the past few weeks. A lot of people have been looking at it from different angles and seeing the pros and cons, talking about the law, the tax reform, and that is coming up in effect of that tomorrow, the 4th of January 2026. And the president has spoken that it will take effect tomorrow, no matter what. So, Derek Ogo, just a way of enlightening Nigerians once again, and also letting people know the implication of this. And I would like you to just continue with that before we move on to another story.
All right, now, on June 26, 2025, the president signed the 4 tax reform bills into law. The laws are the Nigeria Tax Act, the Nigeria Tax Administration Act, the Nigeria Revenue Service Act, and the Joint Revenue Board Act. This was signed into law in June 20. That's well about 6 months to the implementation. Now, someone like former vice president, Atiku Abubakar, describing the move as hasty and insensitive, ongoing controversy. All these things are actually being, for me, though, it's actually being politicized. Sort of find there are issues that what was passed was not what was gazetted, and they have been moved to actually regazette this. See, this thing should not be exchanged as if you are exchanging cups of wine, like the way you say. These laws have been explained what it's meant to do. It's no an hidden fact that apart from civil servants and majorly civil servants and maybe contractors or people that deals with government, those are the people that virtually pay taxes. Let's say the citizens that buys groceries at supermarkets, they are VAT you pay, and people that does businesses, maybe importation business and all, there are also charges that you pay. But out of those people, if you look at the population of those people paying those taxes, that's the civil servant, the people that does businesses, and you see that the charges are actually very, very low. And another thing is that there are so many agencies, multiple agencies that is actually collecting revenues on behalf of the government. Now, what is this tax laws going to be? People are just focusing on how to remove money from your account. These are it's not just one particular law, it's 4 law, broad law. I'm very, very sure many people, 99% of people that are actually talking about this tax law, not even sat down to even read the bill, to even understand what the law is and what is not. Like 3 days ago, banks have started sending emails that people that send money will be the only people that will be charged the EMT, and that's 15 naira charges for sending money, and the person receiving will not be charged the 15 naira again. It's both way. People that are sending and people that is receiving. But now that has been taken care of by the new law that has been implemented tomorrow. It's only someone that is sending, and even in some places abroad, you don't get charged for sending money. Likewise, you don't get charged for receiving. But I wouldn't know there are some transaction or in bank. I'm not a banker, but I know there are some charges that you pay for the people that are ensuring that the money you send from the comfort of your bedroom gets to another place. At least those people also deserve to earn little, no matter how little, for the charges or services they are providing. But by and large, this law is here to stay. The president yesterday personally signed a statement that said this law will start, and you should not be surprised. Tinubu, in the first inaugural address as a president, announced that subsidy is gone. It's gone. It will go. So what needs to be done is the places that have been identified or have been, amended, maybe under the table or over the table, and also laws are meant to be amended over time. No matter how good or perfect a law is, after some time, it will definitely be amended, or some things will be changed depending on the reality. So these laws, possibly, I'm very, very sure, maybe after 3 months, after first quarter of the year, there will be a review. Okay, if so things have been captured, if this thing is captured the right way, if people are complaining about this, how can it be done to make it better? So it will be done. So I think we should quit just saying that this thing should not be okay. If you push it for, when should it be implemented? In the middle of the year or end of the year again?
All right, before I turn the budget over to Obigente, there's this question Nigerians have been asking. You mentioned that overseas and the likes will tax. Nigerians are trying to be asking what will be their take home, like the benefit from this particular reform, that won't be paying tax now. But tell the government, even though little have been paid over time, people have been complaining that if I pay my tax, then I shouldn't be spending much in fixing my car because the road will be fixed by the government with the tax I've paid. Now, if you pay tax and you're still spending money every week to fix your car because the road is bad, and then it becomes what they call double jeopardy in law. Derek Ogun, what do you have to say now? What should we expect
Jerry, the government are fixing road. It's only the blind that will say that this government is not. You even start from the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari. Here in Kwara State, the road going to Mokpo, it's the government that did it. Fine, the place might be slow, but they are doing it. Go from Ogumosho to Oyo Road. I don't know the last time you traveled to Ibadan. That road is being worked on. People can say they have been doing it for the past 20 years. But they are doing it. From Ilorin to Ogumosho, that bad portions in those roads are still being worked on. So all the excuses of saying that, okay, because the government is, some people are saying that the government will not be making judicious use of my money. So that's now give you the right not to pay. In this country, I would say I would need electricity, but you see 99% of people trying to find a way how not to pay the proper rate for the electricity. If they should carry a sensor of houses that are using prepaid meter in this Ilorin, you'll be surprised to see number of houses that have bypassed their meter to use their AC and pumping machine.
Right.
You understand? And all those things are crimes. Imagine government just wake up one day that anybody that bypasses his meter will be sent to jail for 7 years. You hear outcry.
No more space enough.
You understand? You understand? People want to commit crime, but there must be consequences for everyone.
Prisons overcrowded. I don't know.
All right. So, I need the mic, please. I just want to just add something to what Jerry has said. Jerry just mentioned roads as regards, I'm paying my tax. So what if I still have to, fix my car with another money because the roads are bad? Now, let's just repackage it into being basic amenities actually, because when you are being taxed, you would expect to have enough basic amenities that will correlate exactly with your tax that you're paying. So if we are paying tax, if you want to say some people are jumping here about with electricity, when the tax law is on ground, I'm very pretty sure that at least that will be mitigated somehow. So for those who are paying, when you know what you deserve, you would know what to ask for. So for me, if I pay, I would know that I deserve those basic amenities. It's no longer going to be business as usual. So are you sure that, or not? We know that we can't be sure with the government, right? But at least, let's just the way you can engage people is by experience, right? From the history.
That question is not for me. It's for the people that have been paid.
Yes.
But what I will tell you is that if you are a tax-paying individual citizen, if you know that your tax is not being judicial, there are so many avenues with which you can do it. There are civic engagement. For God's sake, Jerry, as a citizen, it's even your right to even question how your money is being spent. Nobody will definitely stop you from actually doing that. Fine, you might say that I am right. If you do it, it might not be effective. Well, it's not left for you to, in Nigeria, we say that. So some people will say that because if you go to court, you might not get justice immediately. So because of that, I'm not going to court.
Oh, that's sleeping on your right.
Then you understand? So it's your right. Exercise it. Don't say that, okay, if I decide they will not answer. You cannot say you want something and you get it immediately. No. The
At least, thank God we now have the FOI Act. Don't you?
And then, since how many years ago? 2011. The person you're asking for something also has the right to delay, to deny. And if the person denies, there are still laws that say that if something has been denied, you can take the person to court.
All right, Tarek, we're
Very good
going on,
answer
we're going
from
on
what I
this break,
expected.
and that's very much important for us to do so. But when we come back, I'll need to look at it because we have communities in Nigeria that are paying bandits so that you can have security, and they're still paying taxes. So what do you do about that? We'll be back.
It's left for you to wait for the government or take
They're not giving security.
That is my dear, that is dicey because you have to prove that they are actually paying bandits for security.
You understand?
I mean, you that asked
You follow them to go and pay.
to pay for security.
Yeah.
That they paid for security.
You are going to report it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No,
Hey.
Like, do you have the evidence? So people tell you that I paid bandits. Did they show you the receipt? Did they tell you how they give it to them?
No,
Did they tell you where
no.
they get it?
Even if you have,
Don't worry, let me
no,
just
even
call you.
if you know people that are paid, hold on.
So if
Even
they
if
ask you know people, okay, provide one person
my dear,
that you know.
No, it was on news.
Provide one person, you. Which news? I don't have
it's even no. There are two different things. Even like paying ransom doesn't mean they are paying for security.
No.
That's a different thing.
There are some farmers. Those people wrote to
They
them.
say now, did they give you evidence? Have you ever been to court before? So it just says because he saw it in the news. So they believe seeing it is evidence.
What if you wrote the news?
And you provide the evidence, huh? If you are doing that right. That's what I'm asking.
Actually,
That's what I'm asking. Did you write the news?
No, the truth
Did
of
you
the
follow
matter.
them?
Me, I
They
don't.
ask you questions like
You
this.
are in the news, but for me, I've not really seen
What I'll
the
just
news
do,
that
I'll
said
look for-
they
I'll
are
look for
paying
the-
bandits for
I'll
security.
look for the paper that picked it.
That
Those
said they're
who
paying
reported
bandits
it
for
so time.
security.
Yes. No, they asked them.
It's like the communities are paying.
Monthly
They
so that they will
pay
not disturb
money.
them.
Do you have the evidence of their payments? That's what I'm asking you.
God, I beg. How will I get evidence?
So why are you not so sure they are
Then
paying?
you go explain tire.
So how are you so sure they pay?
No,
Jerry,
I was
Because they
saying
say
it
they
was
pay.
reported.
No, because they say
Jerry,
they pay.
you go explain
It
tire.
was reported. Allegedly,
You know, I asked you a question and you are laughing.
Don't ask me that
You
one
said
already.
they are paying.
Don't ask me for evidence.
How did you know that they pay? Are you there with them when they are delivering
Please,
the
don't ask me
money?
this question.
I'm asking you. You form a position for you to believe something. Now in the Bible, some people will preach it to me that Moses was speaking with God.
Let me look for the news.
Maybe we should just feel like you are forgotten.
Moses was speaking to the God and he was discussing with God. Where? How did you
Where
know?
is it?
No.
Is it at the
I'm not
federal
asking
level
a
or state
question.
level?
How did you know? How did you know that Moses was discussing? It was written in the Bible. Is it not the Apostle Paul that wrote the Bible? It's Apostle Paul in the time of Moses. Those are the questions I'll be asking you. I'm not a spiritually. I'm not there. I need you to convince me. Do you know the meaning of convincing me without beyond logical reasonable?
Beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond reasonable doubt. If you tell me that this thing is up and I say I'm saying it down, you have to convince me. I show you again. Show the people the one. It's like you have to believe this is hope. Man, that means I must be blind for me not to see that it is up. I must be blind for me not to see that this thing is up because it's there. Evidence is one. Everybody can see that this thing is up. But you can't just say this thing was produced in Cameroon. Bring the evidence. And I say they told me that I bought in Cameroon. Is that the evidence? I know that I went to Cameroon to buy it. The person take you there.
You see, when I tried to be on your side to help you to bring, I said, I searched for communities paying bandits for security.
Wow, you there? That's the question. I'm not asking for what you see on the internet.
Even the internet.
You. Did you see pictures or video where they are handing money to bandits? Did you see that the people that are collecting money are bandits?
Why are you not talking like a bandit this morning now?
Wait.
Which one?
Even on the on Google.
Which one do you say?
I just
no,
said,
there's one that even happened recently. That one they've not paid.
Were you there?
how did they time the money?
When was the last time you left Ilorin? This boy was in Edu with the troops on Saturday. Have you said Sunday, honey?
Or did you go and pay security to bandits? Did you go? Well, I don't have a mustache. Somebody is asking me that You use for your mustache. I'm a woman.
What do you?
Use for your mustache. No.
Not for private university. For global
This
citizenship.
is the.
You sabi do this.
But what I was talking about
You
is
can
code,
cut it
though.
now if you
Now
have
this
it.
one is they are levying them. So I was
That's
not
not for security. If I say it's for security, if you are saying for security, it means they are paying them to protect them. Do you understand? Security is when you are paying
They are paying
somebody.
them not to.
Yes, but this is a
Attack
threat.
them.
It's different from security.
Upgrade your hustle with
Kinji,
phone
go.
platform from MTN.
I'll move on to another story. We'll leave that story alone. No more tax.
No, I don't want them to quote you. That's why.
Yeah, no more. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I guess.
Energy from breakfast doesn't last my child.
Or you can just say, like,
I'm also even thinking that.
could it be
they don't have
an?
put
Could
it in
you? Could I even use the word hypothetically, or because if you even use allegedly, it's
Keep
still
your champ in the
like
game
you're saying
with a
it,
Milo
though.
drink in their lunchbox. It's made from the goodness of
Nah,
malt,
this is
milk,
malt.
cocoa.
You understand? That's a threat.
Milo
Eh?
drink has
I can't tell you that if you don't give me money, I will kill you. Then you are telling me that you are paying me. The money you give me is for security.
Yeah, but it's some of like your security.
For your safety.
For your own safety. Now what's the difference?
It's not for your own security.
For your own safety.
You know that English is trouble, but so as I was saying, I don't have mustache. I'm a woman. This is the stick on my mouth. Asking me that how do I clean my mustache?
This thing is long.
Every meal I cook.
It's even reduced, not long.
Delicious.
Because, you know,
Wow.
we used to have it longer than
We
this.
hear you.
They break.
They break.
Double cubes.
Now, coming back 902.
The convenience. The same trusted taste you love.
From
Maggie
8:55.
Star Double Cubes, made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie,
So good together.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi ṣẹ́gun ló ń ké sí yín tẹ́ bá mọ̀ mí ẹ máa mọ̀ pé ṣẹ́gun kì í fi fàájì ṣeré rárá ìrìnkèrindò mi lè pọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mi ò lè ṣàìmọ̀ wá àsìkò tí màá dá nìkan wà láìsí wàhálà tàbí ariwo èmi nìkan pẹ̀lú ohun kan pàtàkì tí ó máa ń tù mí lára. Ìdí tí mo fi fẹ́ràn 35cl coke inú kéènì yìí ó tutù ó wọ̀nyí kò dẹ̀ ju $300 lọ.
Ìwọ náà ṣe bí ìṣẹ́gun pẹ̀lú $300 péré tí 35cl Coca-Cola inú ike ṣe fàájì lónìí.
Today's review of newspaper headlines and editorials. First, the news.
Yes, you're welcome back into today's review of news headlines and editorial plus analysis on SOB 101.9 FM in Lorry. And today is the last session of this particular program for the year 2025. Also excited to be here and also bringing you stories, of national import and having in-depth analysis some of those stories. Also preferred solutions to problems between our great nation, Nigeria. I'm Jerry Joe, and this one has been with me, Ayobola Aliu, and we have the Radio General, Dari Akogo, who's giving us analysis. On this moment, we'll move straight away to another story that has to do with the nation in some ways, because we've got so much on the tax reform. But what I would like you to know, the president has spoken of that it takes effect tomorrow.
All right, so I will be taking my first headline from the Punch newspaper here. I'll be taking an editorial. The year is running out, so how better to close off the year with that by just taking an editorial. But this one is from the Punch, and this here says 2025 review Nigeria's year of violence. So I just take a little read into that so that we know how to proceed. Here says the violence snatched the headlines in 2025, talking about farmers, traders, school children, travelers, worshippers, and people lounging in their homes, and it felt at this relentless hit. Now, Akogun, I would ask you that are you for or against this editorial, or just in between?
Well, for me, whatever I actually feel is actually, I think I have to keep that with me. But the thing is, everything that is either way, either you like it or you don't like it. Everybody actually have to our own, rights, choices, and all of it. So me, I'm someone that actually respect people's choices. Whatever you do that makes you happy, go ahead. And so far, you are not using it to obstruct my own right or choices. If you want to do it, if everybody go ahead and do it. But the moment it start affecting my own, that's when we have problems. If it's not affecting me or affecting others, then I'll just go ahead and do it. So basically, anyone has the right to do whatever he thinks that makes him happy, provided it's not affecting others.
Okay, so you're keeping your own editorial of the year to yourself. All right. Okay, so then maybe we could just proceed with another headline here. And then, we are taking this one from Vanguard, actually, that says that the family of Attorney Joshua requests and are actually pleading to see Attorney Joshua at the hospital. Now, one will wonder, because, this actually, we know that there could be some procedures, probably maybe because of the probe ongoing, but one would want to see that situation as something that will be traumatic and would need enough, even more, you can't give enough moral support for such a thing. And families are part of people who give moral support, wouldn't you say?
The family, I want to be clear. Like, is it the wife, the children?
Well, it just says family. It just says family.
The thing is, if they say hospital, you and I know that there are always restrictions at visiting hours in hospital. So that's why it's the family that is talking. Is it the entire extended family?
Well, this says it's from the
father,
uncle, to be precise, Ademola Joshua. Adedamola, rather.
Speaking on behalf of the family or speaking on behalf of himself?
On behalf of the family.
How many people, Ayobola, you know why I asked the first question? Is it the spouse that is speaking? Is it the father? Is it the mother? This is hospital for God's sake, Ayobola. We've heard still, but even if your wife gave birth, they say after the husband is okay. I want my parents to say, okay, you go out. You know, so then the kind of person that is celebrating for God's sake. The hospital might not want to.
Even family?
How many? You said the uncle.
Yeah. On behalf of the family.
Mother. Is that what he's saying? That's what I'm asking.
This is exactly what he's here.
I wouldn't know if any of the family have not, if that is true, if any of the family have not actually seen it, that would definitely be bad. But really don't even, because who is the hospital then interfacing with? Because whenever you have someone in the hospital, the hospital will definitely be speaking with someone. Is it the government?
Or the immediate
there will definitely be someone the hospital is speaking with regarding his treatment or whatever. Even if the person that's being civil treatment is like in a good state of mind, there will still be someone that the hospital will be relating with. Now, another issue, this circumstances surrounding the accident.
Yes.
How people were saying a lot of things on social media. I can say that I really want to say that they'll be talking about cybercrime because they watch some movie that when it happened.